Ms. Reed,
Yes?
my name is Joe Friday. I'm a detective with the police department in Franklin, Tennessee, and I'm looking into your brother's death. I understand you were notified earlier. Just want you to know that I'm very sorry for your loss. And I was hoping that you could answer some questions for me.
Sure, if I can. I still don't understand how all this happened.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm just beginning the investigation, but hopefully we can figure this thing out together. I'm trying to get a sense of what your brother was like. What can you tell me about Ralph?
I mean, you'll probably hear he was a genius. He wasn't a very personable guy, but deep down, he was the sweetest.
Okay. So he was younger than you? Right?
3 years. Yes. Our parents passed away when he was a freshman in Vanderbilt.
Okay. Both of them?
Yes. Carbon monoxide poisoning. We had a bad furnace, but I was at work when it happened.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it hit Ralph pretty hard. They were so proud of him, you know. He was the first one to go to college in our family. He got a full-ride academic scholarship to Vanderbilt, no less.
Wow. So did you have any other siblings?
No, just the two of us. We had to sell the house to pay for the funeral. But I bought an apartment and he lived with me when he wasn't in the dorms.
Okay. So you lived together for the last couple of years then?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what can you tell me about his business?
Graphene Power Solutions? Well, it was more of a hobby, really. I mean, he didn't make any money from it. He invested some kind of super battery. I wanted to tell him to get a real job, but he kept saying that it was going to make us rich. His partner, though, he thought he was going to be big, too.
Okay. Mark Baxter? What's Mark Baxter like?
He's kind of a snake oil salesman. I didn't trust him much, but Ralph did. I mean, I guess they needed each other.
How so?
Well, Ralph had the brains to invent everything, but he had no business sense. Mark couldn't have invented anything, but he had a lot of business sense. He knew how to build a business.
Okay. Did they get along well? Do you know of any conflicts between them?
The only one I remember was a couple of weeks ago. Mark was over here, and he said he had somebody interested in the company. He wanted to sell this patent or license the process or something. The main thing is, though, it was going to mean real money for both of them. I agreed with Mark on that one. A bird in the hand, you know? But Ralph wouldn't hear of it. We argued back and forth, got a little loud, then the cop showed up and told us to keep it down.
Were there any threats made?
No, it wasn't like that, just a loud argument. It sounded a lot worse than it was. The old bat next door calls the cops whenever someone even plays a radio, for crying out loud. Old crabapple. Anyway, in the end, Mark went along with it, building the company or whatever.
I saw that he called you last night around 8:40. Do you remember what that was about?
Yeah, he called me from his car. He wanted me to put some fish sticks in the oven for him, so they'd be ready when he got home. Told me all about his rich friends of his that were going to invest in his business.
Okay, and when did you see Ralph last?
He left the house about 7:30 this morning.
How did he seem at that time?
Fine. Happy, even.
Did Ralph own any weapons, a gun, a large knife, brass knuckles?
Lord, no. What kind of question is that?
I'm just trying to gather information, rule out some possibilities. Did he own a black ski mask?
Not that I ever saw.
How about Mark?
I don't know about that other stuff, but I know he had a gun. Ralph told me that Mark got a carry permit in case someone tried to steal their big deal prototype.
Okay. When did you see Mark last?
Been a week or two.
Now, do you have a job, Ms. Reed, a source of income?
Sure, I work at Mid-10, forward in Nashville. I'm an accountant manager. Look, all I know is that Ralph was shot. I still haven't heard how all this happened. Can't you explain it to me?
Well, I will when I'm certain, but as I say, it's still very early in the process, and I'm finding out more and more as the day goes on. I'll keep you up to date on information as it develops, but for now, can you think of anything else that might help me?
No, I think I need to lay down for a while. Are we done?
Yeah, that's all for now. Thank you for your help, Ms. Reed, and again, I'm very sorry for your loss, and anything else comes to mind, please give me a call.
Sure.